Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 22. I'm your host, Renovate. Guys, it's been a while since I've recorded. It's been a couple weeks since the last time we recorded. Last episode, we spent nearly $1 million building all of these manufacturing plants, including the one that's going to make our ultimate goal. And if you go back to the last episode, we built this plant that actually makes these, it's called the packing facility mod, and it makes food pallets, object pallets, liquid pallets, and then once you make all of these three, you can actually get one called a reputation. And if we go to the sell price of this stuff, if we scroll down and find the price, you'll see that the prices on these things are insane. So that's our goal. So once we get to the reputation, you can see it's almost like 400 grand. Right now, we're really close to getting one of these. So that's what we're aiming for. But the cool thing to get those is you have to have a lot of things planted. So that's what we were doing. And we have a field of wheat. Or actually, this is barley. That field back there is, I believe, oats. And that field that you kind of see way over there, the white, that is sunflowers. And then we turn our entire grass field into sugar beets because sugar actually makes a couple things that we're going to need. Not only sugar, but it actually makes molasses, I believe. And then I spent the rest of our money making this. So this will be our olive production because we're going to need to make olive oil, and this is going to be our grape production. So this is our little vineyard area that we got set up here, and then we did a greenhouse back here, and this is one of the greenhouses that uses water, seeds, and fertilizer to produce stuff. So I didn't want to use the cheap one. So you can see here we got seeds, fertilizer, and water all in there, and it's creating tomatoes, lettuce, and strawberries. Everything is filled up and ready to go. And then this this mod actually comes with these little barns that come over here, so you can park your stuff in here. Now we don't have anything to pick this, but eventually we will. But I had to get this planted this month, in the month of March, so that they would grow. And so now the only option is to either wait, or we have $28,000 to spend. We need to plant, I believe, two more things. We need to plant corn and soybeans, and those go in April. But the problem is we're going to have to lease some land, and I've already leased. You can see we already got a couple fields that are being leased. So yeah. So I think what we need to do is, I feel like if I sim this one day, I feel like we're gonna get hammered with lease costs. So I want to go ahead and do that because I got everything is fertilized in lime. I actually have a lot more lime left because I went ahead and bought a lime producing facility right here. So this basically turns water into lime, and that makes lime over time. We're doing really good on our sheep. We're not doing so well on our wood. We're down to just a couple thousand liters of wood left, so we're going to cut down a bunch more trees. So let's go ahead and sleep. Let's get to the sleep trigger real quick. Let's go ahead and sleep to the next day and see how much lease costs we get hit with. Hopefully it's not that bad. I'm guessing it's going to be close to about $8,000, I think. $6,000 if I added that up correctly. Actually we didn't get, so we actually gained money. So how did we gain money? Well, let's go in here. It might be from, I don't see any costs though. So wage payment, miscellaneous. So there was no lease cost. Land sale, land purchase. You can see all the money that we spent because we had like 700 grand. Okay, well, I thought we would have some leasing costs. How does this work then if we lease a land? Cost per day, $950. Huh, okay. Well, we still have $29,000. It is raining, but you can see that our plants are up, which is good. So we got our crops are up. We have a ton of wool that we need to get pushed over here. There we go. Let's grab this. So actually, you know what? I'm just going to leave these here. There. And we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up in a minute. I'll do that on my own. So we need to get that taken over here. I did want to see, though, if we did get a full pallet of the pink stuff. So objects, did we get a full pallet? We got the full pallet of clothes. Oh, we do have 2 of them. Oh, that's fantastic. All right. So yeah, you can see that we got the barley growing here, which is good. And then we got sunflowers over here. So we're going to have to get some headers and stuff and work our way to that. But since we do have $29,000 left, I have it on 0.5 speed. I think that we should probably go ahead and lease 2 more fields. And I got two fields that do not have any trees on them. So we could do 15 or 16 and 17. I don't know if we actually need... I don't know if we need that much crop, so we could probably split this into 2. But we're going to be, what are we doing? We're doing soybeans. What was the other item? I think the other one was corn, right? I think we need corn. Let's go back here. So we have corn and, oh, we're actually going to need sorghum too. Crap. Sorghum, corn, and soybeans. So I tell you what, let's do a field of sorghum and soybeans and then do a field of corn, because I believe we're going to need corn for the potato chips, if I remember correctly. So foods, let's see, the crisps, and the crisps are made out of, yes, potatoes. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and lease. Let's go back to the planting schedule. So we have corn, soybeans, and sorghum. And let's go to the leasing. Actually, this. Let's go to X. So 16 and 17. Let's see how much it costs to lease those. So lot 16 is $850 a day. So let's go ahead and lease that. Yes. And let's go ahead and get 17 as well. So we'll lease that and click yes. Okay, so those are both ours now. So we need to get the plow, which you can see way over there, but I think I'm going to grab, let's go ahead and grab the other tractor that we have, this one here, the Lamborghini. We'll take it over, we'll plow those 2 fields, and get it rock hounded and get it, I forgot to tell you, I also went and made this road here so it looks nicer. We'll continue this north eventually. But yeah, so we'll get these 2 fields plowed and planted, and we'll get them limed and fertilized, and I will bring you guys back once I get all that done, because that's a long process. It's going to take probably a couple hours to do, but I don't mind doing it. So I will see you back here in just a couple seconds. All right, guys, so we are back, and the fields are planted, and they're actually getting limed. Actually, they're limed and fertilized. They're just getting rolled now, and I'm letting the helper do that for me. I need to go and pick up a couple things. I'm looking for my flatbed, and I don't remember where I put my flatbed, but I think, let's jump in here. I think we put the flatbed over at the sell point. I think that's where I left it. Actually, no, it's right down there by the cotton. Okay, cool. Let's grab that, because I got some things that are available. And also, we blew through, I got all the way down to just a couple $100 because we blew through all our seed in the greenhouse, which I thought I filled up, but I guess I didn't. So does that, yeah, that's attached. So I had to buy like $16,000 in seed, and then I ran out of solid fertilizer for the new fields, so I had to buy a solid fertilizer. But luckily we had a couple pallets of gold. After I took all the rocks from the new fields over there, it produced some gold for us. So we sold some gold for like 30 grand. So that's where we're at now. But we got these, which are great. So I want to see how many of these we actually have. So is it going to spit out any more? No. Can it spit out anymore? That's what I need to know. If it can, that's good. Let's go down here and let's see objects. So we do have enough to produce some more boxes. Okay, good. That's all I wanted to see. So because I want to at least have one in order to make this one, because it's just 1 to 1 to 1. All right. So we need to leave 1, but we have 4 of these. Actually, it looks like we have 6. Wait a second. Is that 6 boxes? Oh my god. Wait till you guys see how much this crap's going to be. I'm pretty sure each one of these boxes is 100 grand. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Holy shit. All right, so we don't have any issues with money anymore. All right, well, that's kind of cool. That's pretty fantastic, actually. All right, cool. So we'll let that continue producing that. Now that we have all this money, though, I would like to do something. I would actually like to buy this property right here where the fence and stuff is. Is he working over there? Yes, he's working. Okay. Let me show you what we did over here, though, real quick. We'll drive over here. So I combined these two properties into one. Now these are getting leased, but we'll eventually buy them. From about the beginning to where this line is right here. So from all the way over there to here, this is all soybeans. This is sorghum right here. So this shouldn't be, there was supposed to be a break here. Oh well, this is sorghum. All right, and then sorghum goes all the way across, and then the sorghum turns into corn on down there. Now I thought I left, I'm pretty sure we left an area where there is nothing growing. It should be like right in through here. It should have nothing growing on it. Yep. Soybeans right here. Okay, so yeah. It just looks like there's seed here because I'm rolling it, but there's like a little, there's about a trailer's width of break here. That way I don't get the combine header confused. So we'll have soybeans, sorghum, and corn growing, which is fantastic. And then, so that will produce, let's go in here and actually see. So we're producing butter already. Actually, we're not, because we're not shipping the milk over here yet. The cheese is going to come from the milk. The butter is coming from the milk. What do we actually need for the cereal? So the cereal needs honey, raisins, oats, and corn. So we have all of this. The honey is actually over at the honey farm. We might need to buy a couple more honeybee farms to put down so we produce a little bit more honey. I think they have to be pretty far apart. But this one over here isn't making as much honey as I would want, but maybe we just need more bees. So we could just have a big old bee farm. But yeah, this is producing honey right here. So that's got honey in it right there. We really haven't fast forwarded time. I've kept time kind of slow because I wanted to get all the jobs done before the harvesting or the planting season ended. So, oh, it actually picked that one up, didn't it? Okay, well, okay, well, let's go ahead and strap that in. Let's take this. Where does the honey go? The honey goes to the food factory. To the food factory. Is this the food factory? No, that's the sugar mill. Is this the food factory? This might be the food factory. Let's see. Yeah, that's the food factory. All right, so we do have honey now. So we have honey, only 400. So it's only 400 per crate. Holy crap. So that'll produce our cereal. Okay, so we got all of these things as soon as the grapes are produced. The sugar is going to come from, let's see, sugar is going to come from our sugar beets. So we're going to be producing sugar through through that. And let's go back up here. We're doing foods, right? So we got the ketchup. Will be that. We got that. This is the salads. So the salad is these three things plus the olive oil. We're producing that over in the orchard. All right. And then we got the chips, right? So the crisps are being made from potatoes and sunflowers. So the potatoes are the only things that we don't have planted, isn't it? Is it too late to plant potatoes? Let's go check. Potatoes. Today is the last day to plant potatoes. So we're going to have to plant some potatoes. And we're going to have to find a field for the potatoes. So let's think about this. All right. So I said I wanted to buy the two properties with the houses right here, or this property here. And so let's go over here. I want to buy these two properties here so we could put the potatoes here and here. That would work. So let's go ahead and buy these two properties. Let's buy this one, buy it. And let's go ahead and buy this one, buy it. All right, so we're going to put potatoes right here. So we need to clear all that land out right there again. and plant potatoes, which is going to be kind of fun, I guess. Yeah, so I just need to delete one tree. Actually, let's drop this guy off. Let's go over here. I'd like to continue this street down in front of this place. So I'll probably do that first. And let's go ahead and delete this tree. So if you don't know, if you have developmental tools, you can go in here and click on this button here, delete objects. And then instead of cutting this tree down, I can just go up and click that and it deletes the tree for me. Just save me some time. So that's done. All right, that's looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and do that real quick first. Let's go ahead and go into our landscaping, land construction. Let's do that, landscaping, and then let's do painting. And then I think this is the same one. Is this the same one? Yes. Okay, let's turn this. Let's make this a little bit bigger. M is the big one. Yeah, is that about the same size? No, a little bit bigger. That's a little bit too big. Wow, it goes from that to that? Seriously? That's not what it used to be? All right, whatever. So we'll take this right down through here. I kind of want to keep it straight though, like that. This is going to be the new street. Like that. All the way to the entrance because we're gonna completely renovate the inside of this place. There we go. All right, so now let's come back and let's make it like the same width all the way down. I know that's kind of wide, but that's okay. I'll adjust it in a little bit. All right, so we'll make this that wide. Dang it. All right, we got that. So there's our street for that way, okay? And then we'll kind of do that, and then we'll just go ahead and continue this down just a little bit here. There we go. So that's done. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll kind of radius that off. Okay, and we'll radius that off. There we go. So that's our street intersection. Cool. All right, and then we're going to plow all this, so we might as well go ahead and get... I literally just took all that stuff back to the barn. So we'll plow. We'll get a new field set up for our potatoes. We'll plant the potatoes. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, let's go back into... this. We have the sunflowers and the potatoes, so that makes all of that, right? And then the cereal that we looked for. So we have everything for the cereal. And the only other thing is the pie or the cake, right? So, and the cake comes from, where is the cake factory? Did we make a cake factory? Cake production, cake equals cake. That's not what I was looking for. So we need one that produces cake, but I didn't see that. So we need a bakery. So is that the only thing that we are missing, or do we have the bakery? This is pallet storage. Yeah, we don't have the bakery. So let's go into construction, production. Let's see, does any of these make cake? None of these make cake. That's not what I'm looking for. The packing facility, it says the packing facility makes cake. No, the imports cake. Imports cake. All right, so it doesn't make cake. That doesn't make cake. So we actually do need a bakery. So we do not have a bakery. All right, so we need to find the bakery. Right there's the bakery. All right, so it's $50,000. That's a little tiny building, isn't it? That's a $50,000 bakery. So it needs eggs, strawberries, sugar, and we don't have eggs. So that means we're going to have to actually get chickens. Holy crap. All right, so that's a lot to get done, guys. I can't get that all done in one episode. We might have to do all the planting this episode, and then we're going to have to do the chickens some other time. It's not going to take very long to get eggs. That's the good thing. But this whole planting and stuff, it takes a while. And on top of that, I don't have very much wood left. So I'm going to have to cut this whole entire forest down and get that ready. But I'm going to have to go over here. I should have planted some of that. I do not need that much sugar beets. I do not need that much sugar beets. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We'll make one big gigantic mega field out of this eventually. So we're going to start like right here. All right, and we are going to put this down. Let's turn our GPS on. It's already on. Let's turn the auto width on. Let's turn this on. Let's turn that on. All right, and then we are on a heading of 88 degrees, so it's pretty close to 90. Let's put this down. Create fields. All right, let's get our bearing. So there's A, and I want to get it close to 90 as possible. Right there. Let's do that again. All right, let's press X. Let's push 3. So this is going to keep us a straight line on 90, and this will take us all the way down to the street, I believe. Actually, we own past the street, which is kind of nice. So this will be our potato field. And then eventually all this stuff that I own on 26, or actually I'm leasing the northern part, we'll turn that into one big mega field. All right, let's turn north here and let's do this row right here, and we'll keep a little space there. Hopefully I don't hit that tree. Okay, I'll get that tree next. So that should be enough potatoes for us, I'm thinking. I mean, I really don't know. But when it comes time to harvest all this stuff, oh my god, it's going to take us a minute to get all this harvested. But that's cool though. I've never actually had to plant every single crop, so I think this is pretty cool. So let's turn this, get a nice radius on that, and then we'll hit this back down here on this corner. All the way right to there. Cool. Back up. All right, so that's going to be our potato field right there. So you guys can see the outline of it. So I'm going to do this one, and I think that's all we're going to do in this episode. This has been like a planting episode, or at least to get us going. Like I said, I haven't recorded in a while, so this is a lot to get done in one episode. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smack the like button, hit the subscribe button. Next episode, guys, we'll get the chickens ready. We'll have to find a place for the chickens. And then I think we're all set. So everything after that is just a waiting game to see when stuff is ready for harvest and how quickly we can get some chicken eggs. And then how long is it going to take us to produce all this stuff, right? All the ingredients. And then if we can get the final reward from the factory, and that's our ultimate goal, is to get that. Hopefully a couple of them. And then what I was thinking of is we can either continue playing on this map, or we can pick a new map. There's been a couple really nice new maps that have come out, and we can pick a theme and go with it, and I think that'd be kind of cool. Or we can just stay on this one and just keep going and see how much money we can get and how quickly we can get the money. But you guys let me know if you guys have any suggestions, and I will see you next time, guys. It's been Farm Simulator 22.